Hi guys, welcome back to Flora Fun and Food. My name is Lauren and today we're going to take a very quick garden tour to see what's growing and maybe we'll pick a few things. Let's go! Okay, first up we have our basil that's actually finally starting to grow in this pot. Looks like it died in this pot, but I have a nice big lettuce leaf basil growing right there. And can anybody tell me what this crazy vine is? It is getting everywhere, like it will not go away and I pull it out constantly. My rosemary looks really healthy. My thyme looks amazing. It has flowered like crazy. If you've been with me before, you've seen the crazy berry area. I picked a ton of gooseberries and stuff already, but everything now is kind of done for. I may harvest some raspberry leaves just to make some tea, but I am a little intimidated by this area now, so we may have to do some upkeep at the end of the season. This dill got so heavy that it has fallen over. But look at the size of the other dill. Like, there's the tops of the flowers right there. It's crazy. My sage has really bushed out. It looks great. Over here, look at my beautiful echinacea or coneflower. I have all different colors. I have marigolds coming in. I cannot for the life of me remember what I planted over in the backside, but we will find out. My chamomile is going strong. Uh-oh. I spy a Japanese beetle. I'm gonna have to get him taken care of. My dianthus are hiding in there. I also had some white chamomile here, but all the blooms have gone, so I'm hoping they bloom again because I was gonna harvest these when they look more like this. They're starting to kind of fade out like this. The white is gone, so I need to get with that. Over here, I've got my two Oscar plants growing strong. That has been invaded by weeds. This also is weeds. Over here I've got my chives. Look at my zucchini. And if we peek in here, I actually have some little zucchinis growing, so I'm really excited for that. Kind of a rogue tomato plant here. My sugar snap peas did not really want to climb up this grate, so I'm just kind of letting them do their thing. Another little tomato plant over there I just found a spot for. My yard-long beans are actually growing strong. Look at that! I'm gonna have to pick some of those. I believe this is, I want to say this was cucumber, but I have no idea what it's doing. It's going to the ground, so I'll have to train it up. More yard-long beans. My calendula have really bushed out. I need to deadhead these. I have quite a few dead blooms. This will just encourage more blooms to come out. And I need to get some picked. Apparently, according to a person's blog that I read, the yellow ones are really not ever used for medicinal purposes. So, because the orange ones, like this, are the ones that actually have the medicinal properties. So, maybe I need to plant some more orange ones. Over here I've got my dahlias going. I thought that might have been a dahlia, but it's definitely like a weed. But it has some flowers, so I don't really care. It's kind of pretty. More dahlias, some alliums, and whatever I planted here is going real strong. No idea. Dahlias in that one, but this one on the end, I'm just curious to see what comes up because I can't remember what I put there. Over here, my pumpkin vine is starting to go the right direction. If you saw last time, it was kind of headed out into the yard. So we've got quite a few blooms on it. I just need to make sure they get pollinated. My nasturtium is growing strong. I believe these are cosmos. I need to pull this chunk of grass out. So I'm excited for cosmos. Again, just some weeds, some variegated nasturtium. My horseradish is really big. My rhubarb is really big. Over here, this is mostly weeds, but I did throw some kind of wildflower pollinator type things in these, so I'm just gonna let it go. Those are definitely flowers there. My tomato plants have bushed out like giants, and I actually have some green tomatoes. Those are actually decent size. And I've got some little cherry tomatoes coming on. Some more hiding back in there. So hopefully my tomatoes actually produce something this year. I only put one plant per pot because I didn't want them to get overcrowded. So I'm really excited to see some actual fruit coming on. Over here I have some peppers, some random flowers that are going crazy, lots of grass and weeds. Here's another yard-long bean that's self-seeded from last year. my onion, which is massive. Over here we have more peppers, and I can actually see some peppers growing there and there, some peppers down there. Those are all jalapenos. I've just got little peppers here. I'm so excited. And some more peppers and lots of grass over here. Here's the other side of the berry area. It is just taking over. Over here, my cilantro is going to seed, so I can pull off the little brown seeds, and that is coriander seed. But I am gonna harvest some, but I'll also let some just fall so more cilantro can grow over here. My mint looks really healthy, and so do my Chinese chives. My parsnips have gone to seed as well, so I can come out here and harvest these and plant them again next year. But yeah, this area is doing pretty good. So there you have it. That was just a very quick garden tour just to see what was growing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and head over to my channel to subscribe for more content like this. And I hope to see you again very soon. Thanks, guys.